Alrighty boys, it's Justin, I'm back with another video. It's been forever. I got a cameraman now. This is Mitt. It's been forever since I recorded a video or posted. I have a couple videos in the vault, some driving footage at the track. I don't think I'm gonna post. It's basically the same shit that you guys saw last track day. This video is something special, and I've honestly been looking forward to this moment forever. Actual years, since middle school, high school. I've been thinking about this moment. For those of you who follow my social media, my Instagram, I post everything up to date, so you guys would have known first. But I bought the 240 in 2025, so it's not really special, but it's special to me. This is my 1992 240 SX hatch. I don't have a coupe because they're $1 billion nowadays. But here she is. As you can see, the boys got a bit active. We just ripped all the carpet out to assess some rust and found out the rust is very minimal. So that's fucking mint. It looks like we can just hop straight into a cage. But before I start going on a tangent, completely bone stock. I had to drive 4 hours with the old red Silverado. Has a completely fucking bone stock besides these ISR headers. K24DE, that is the dual overhead cam one, not the single cam. Full truck motors, this one's just a little bit better, I think. I don't really know. Short and sweet. This car is gonna get stripped down to nothing and completely reimagined with V8 power in mind, of course. LS, you already know the trucks. Has a nice LS in it, so the 240's gotta get the same treatment. Basically, the start of this video is just gonna be us tearing it down step by step. It's gonna take some time. 240 SX boys, we did it. It's nothing special, but it's cool as fuck to me. Too much talking. I'm gonna get to some clips and you're gonna see the process.
Shit. Just wait till you get the oven cleaner moving. Oh my god.
Alrighty, so it's been a couple of hours. The boys just left. I just made a quick stop at Walmart, grabbed a big ass brush and a couple of basic cleaners. I have some degreaser. I've never used this, no idea if it's good. It's probably garbage, but it should do some work. I have a crazy power steering leak and the bay is overall greasy, so probably tomorrow I'll spray that down, hose it off. But tonight I still feel like getting active, so got some purple power and I'm basically just gonna spray this purple power all in here. Might have to vacuum again, try to knock off some of this stuff, but yeah, I get some purple power in here because this car stinks. Alrighty, so quick update. I kind of got ahead of myself and forgot to record, but you guys didn't really miss much. Last night, I scrubbed down the rest of this. Now it's dirty again because I started working. So that's done. And I'm also addressing this rust hole. I think I got some B-roll last night of what I was doing. So you guys should have saw clips before this. Grommet was missing. And I guess over time, shit got in there and started to rust out. So the hole wasn't that big. It was literally only about that big. But I cut out a nice square. I had some random steel laying around. This is probably not thick enough, but I mean, I'm gonna fucking weld it in anyways. I don't think it matters. Oh, just threw it by accident. So that should fit in something like that. I have the shitty Harbor Freight welder. I know I need to upgrade. You professional welders out there, don't tear me a new one. Just functionality, that's all I'm going for. There's a hole here, and I'm gonna make sure that there isn't a hole anymore. And after I'm done doing that, I have some POR. I'm gonna hit it with that, and maybe some silicone. Who knows? Probably just POR. Call it a day. Car's never gonna see salt. It's always gonna be maintained, so it shouldn't really rust that fast if it does start to rust again. So that's what I'm doing. I'll try to set you guys up on a good angle so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so I was doing some welding. This is what I'm working with. Complete poverty spec welder. It's a flux welder. It sucks, not gas. The settings are shit. But I mean, she is in there. The welds obviously look, if I can focus, the welds obviously look absolutely horrendous. I honestly could not, for the life of me, find like a balance of wire speed and heat. But yeah, basically it was just incredibly hard to balance, not burning straight through. You know, you have to go in like a pattern so you don't heat up one spot too much, because then that's how you burn through. And you have like all the car's factory undercoating underneath this. So a couple fires, but pat it out, we're all good. So I don't even know if I'm gonna try to go over this again. I'm gonna call it a day here, let this cool down, and slap some silicone and some POR. Should be sealed. Alrighty, boys. Not sure what day it is. I think it's been 2 days since you guys saw the last footage. So a little bit of change of scenery. I am picking up a 04 LM7 5.3 LS out of the good old Chevy Silverado. That's out of my buddy's. This truck's been sitting for a while, but it was proven runner. The thing has close to, or if not, 250,000 miles, but ran like a champ. Didn't test compression, but it doesn't really matter. The whole thing's gonna get taken apart. And yeah, started yesterday, made a lot of progress, and I was like, let me try to get this out today. Just bought this thing. Everything went wrong putting this engine hoist together. Fuck Harbor Freight. All the hardware is junk and everything broke. Whatever. Got stuck yesterday, couldn't get out like half of the one of the trans bolts. Come back today, got everything out. And literally all I have to do is unbolt 2 motor mounts, and then hopefully we're gonna lift this fucking thing out and put it in the good old lower cammed Silverado. Once we do that, that was cancer. Once we do that though, we'll probably pick up the video when we get home, and we're gonna tear apart that motor to see how healthy it was, because the thing ran like a champ. So me and him are both curious. So set you guys up on a little time lapse. Low. Alrighty, so motor, you can see that, is now out of the truck. I actually forgot 2 transmission bolts. Had to cut the passenger side header partially. It was already disconnected, but I couldn't reach those 2 bell housing bolts. Anyways, it's out. That's all that matters. I have to now clear out the mess that's in the bed of my truck. Already got the pallet with the tire ready, and we're gonna put that motor in the bed of the truck. I'm gonna have to air up the airbag so I'm not squatting. Catch you guys when it's all loaded and we're heading back to the garage. All right, so I'm back in my garage now. I believe the last footage you guys saw was me pulling the motor out of my buddy's truck. I'm not sure how much I was recording. That was a whole 2-day ordeal. There was a lot of things that got stuck, a lot of pain in the asses, because I'm pulling it in the driveway and didn't have access to all my tools to make it easier, but got the job done. Motor is here. It's a bit torn down. I'm getting everything ready for the machine shop. Thought I might skip ahead so you guys don't have to see the boring process of me taking this apart. It's really nothing crazy. It's just taking it apart. I will record the install of all the fresh parts. This will be my first real motor build of me doing everything besides installing cam bearings. So kind of scared, but everybody says these motors are so easy, great platform to work on. So hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, I don't mess anything up on my first go. That's where I'm at right now. I'm going to continue chugging along, getting all this torn apart. I believe that will be the end of this video. I think with this whole 240 build, I'm going to have it broken up into separate parts so you're not getting all overwhelmed in one video. With the truck, I had everything jam-packed into one video because I wanted that to be my first video, just so you guys, you know, a bit of action. But I think I want to spread this series out more. That's going to do it for this video. I appreciate those who tuned in. There's going to be a lot of cool things to come with this car. I'm super excited. This is going to be my first real, I don't know, drift car, you'd say. Me out as a drift car, but this is definitely going to be a whole nother level, or at least I plan on it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in part 2.